Hello and good morning everyone, my name is Mishulike and welcome back to yet another video of World of Tanks. In today's video we're going to try to preview a secondary tank from the loot boxes, which is the new TD American XM66F. Let's try and go into some statistics of the tanks before playing some battles. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to try to play one live battle, and also I'm going to play one replay from the first actual battle which I played with it a few days ago. So as you notice here, this tank has quite a nice average damage of 3,200 plus an alpha damage of 400 and average penetration of 232 as well. Which I assume has a pretty decent gold shell penetration too. Around, let me check this properly, it's 276, which is APCR. So probably a lot of people will shoot APCR. So don't be surprised if you're gonna see this tank in the battle and the enemy just shooting APCR at you. For those which are marking this tank, more or less APCR, full gold, to say the least. Also, nice aiming time of the tank, 1.8 with a dispersion of 0.34 at 100 meters and a good rate of fire, I would say. This tank has a survivability of 1,450 hit points, but keep in mind I'm using the bounty hardening at the moment, and also the rammer bounty plus the turbo bounty as well, just to boost a little bit the speed. Moving forward, as the Type 63 from yesterday, this tank has absolutely no hull armor, but it does have some turret armor, and it's kind of the same as the Type, kind of, I suppose. But we're gonna see that in the battles. What else about this tank? Mobility wise, this tank moves forward with a 40 kilometers per hour and backwards with a 18 kilometers per hour. Engine power 952 with a specific power to weight ratio of 17.22. Pretty sure it has a decent view range as well, considering I'm not using any ventilation or optics as well. Only 428 view range at the moment, but we're gonna see that more in the battlefield. Keep in mind also I'm trying not to use the field modification, and trying to give you an idea of the tank the way it is, because mostly people will manage to use the bounty equipment, but we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so we are back on Berlin here with once again a very good matchmaking. To be fair with you, the map, it's not great, but it's great for this tank. Keep in mind we can use our gun depression, we can use our turret, and we can make the most of this tank. Well, let's hope the RT doesn't fap on us at all, right? So what we're gonna do in this one, as you can see, I do not have full view range because I'm not using any optics or any ventilation at all, which is questionable if you want to use it or not. I prefer this this setup which I have on the lower background over there. Nonetheless, let's move fast in this position. Use the window as a cover there. We're gonna use our turret, and let's see what this tank is capable of, right? So as I was saying here, the average penetration of this tank is 232, but mostly people will try to shoot the gold, which has a even better shell velocity of 1,240. And of course in the tier 10s you're gonna need the APCRs. 7.46 reload time, but keep in mind also I do have quite a good crew, and of course everything is just better. Now, let's see, what can we do here? I would usually use this position of the T26, but unfortunate because he's there, I can't really do this. First shot, immediately 362 in the face, easy peasy, rockins crazy. The gun of this tank also, need to admit, it's really accurate as far as I've seen. What about you? Okay, my bad. I mean a little bit of RNG as well. I need to be careful because I can't really side scrape here as well. Boom. No, nothing. Okay, can I go up? I really want to go up and use my gun depression against this fellas over here. Boom. No? Okay. You know what? Let's shoot the gold. Let's shoot the APCRs and see how this tank will perform with that. Of course. Okay. I cannot really use everything I want here. It's alright. What to do now? Let's see, can we track him? Beautiful. Unlucky he repaired, but he paid a heavy price for that. I don't think he's gonna do that again. Where is he? I can try and find an angle myself, maybe. I don't really know where that shot went. And they should be able to deal with that guy. The thing is, even hold down in this kind of situation right now, he can kind of see my cupola, although it's kind of slight chance for him to see that. But he can also see my hole. Pretty sure he can. As you can see, exactly what I was saying right there. Quite unlucky and quite annoying, I would say. I don't really like what's happening. Plus this 1-2 can play over there without any issues whatsoever by the looks of it. Really want him to push a little bit more now. Okay. Artie will fap on me really soon, and boom. Nice. Somehow I need to deal with that guy. Boom. I don't like how everything looks here, but I think we can still be okay. Boom. Nice. I do like the accuracy, I do like the alpha damage as well, and I think this tank can be really nice and in the hands of a good player. Especially when you play hold down, this thing can be really powerful. Okay, that 1-1-2 is a little bit cheeky right there. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We are fine for now. Thing is, we need that guy to die. This is not good. I'm actually alone somehow. I could have run away from here. And find another way. Nonetheless, this is the live battles, which we have at the moment, guys. I could have played way much better. The thing is, I just woke up, unfortunately, and it's the first spawn kick burned, I suppose, right? Nonetheless, we're just gonna teleport to the end of the battle and see the results. Okay guys, so here we are back again. This is the result, which we have 3.2k damage with almost 1000 assist. I could have performed better, but nonetheless, I'm still top on experience and damage, as you can see. Considering I shot some gold as well, this tank, well, I really didn't do too many credits, to be fair with you, right? So I'm not sure how much the income will be, but considering you're playing a premium tank, you're always gonna, you know, get credits, right? Unless you're shooting gold, so yeah. As I was saying, guys, now we're gonna try to replay the to preview the replay which I had with this tank in one of the first battles just a few days ago. And here we are back again, guys, with the first battle which I ever had in this tank. We were playing in Redshire at the moment, as you can see, in a very good matchmaking for this tank. Plus, keep in mind, there's absolutely no RT at all. So we could have tried our gun depression like there's no tomorrow. Okay, let's see. First of all, you know, my first thought was, man, I'm just gonna play on the right side and see how it goes. And this is exactly what I'm gonna do, guys. Looking a little bit of the armor of this tank. Not sure if I can I? And those. I can't really. I don't know how to do that. Nonetheless, guys, we're just gonna head towards this position to see if we can punish people crossing here quite aggressive or coming from here and spot them and so on and so forth. Oh, look at this beautiful thing. Look at this beautiful thing. So this was actually my first ever battle in this tank. I didn't have a clue what's this tank about, but I found out quite fast. And even though you don't have any whole armor whatsoever, you have quite a decent gun depression, and the fact you actually have that much of a strong turret, you can be very effective most of the time. So I would say it's a really decent tank in my humble opinion. But once again, it's only been a few battles, so we're gonna have maybe a second impression whenever we're gonna go for the marks on this tank, which is gonna be pretty soon. Okay, we got in the position. We already spotted the turtle and Mr. T103, which is taking one for the team, and he's like, probably, what in the world is this tank? Wait a second, what happened? What just happened, right? Okay, we are trying to get a cupola of the Mr. Iron Arnie. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to do so. Maybe we can get it the second time. Maybe. Boom. Okay. That was, my aim was actually pretty smooth, I would say. I'm pretty sure I was aiming towards his turret. It just went a little bit too high. Here, maybe just a little bit unlucky, but everything is fine as well. No worries whatsoever. Maybe another one. Maybe. Boom. Beautiful. As you can see, the gun can be really accurate, but sometimes, because the RNG is the RNG, you can't really hit everything nonetheless. And really nice aiming time. At this point I was already doing absolutely nothing, so I decided, let's see if we can push a little bit and get a little bit more damage. Put this tank to test a little bit, right? Okay. I think T103 is about to take one for the team, maybe. Or maybe not. I need to be careful because there was a turtle as well, and here I should have just loaded the high explosives. Unfortunately I didn't, my mistake, but everything is fine. Mr. T103 immediately wants to punish me, and that shot was a little bit of RNG as well. It could have easily went into his lower plate. Sadly enough, it didn't. Nonetheless, moving forward, ISU 152 spotted, kaboom, bounce again. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I don't think my aim was bad, but it is what it is. Okay, because I didn't want to waste any more time, and if you're looking at the map, we were already losing the left side of the map. Although it wasn't too bad at the moment, but everything was fine still. ISU, I don't think he had the courage to pick anymore, because if he would have picked or if he would get spotted, he would have been dead straight forward. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play towards. I actually can't believe he picked, and I spotted him as well. So as you can see, we're gonna try to use gun depression. We're gonna try to use the turret against the Progetto 54 here. And we do that successfully here. I think I overpicked a little bit too much and I took an unnecessary shot, sadly. But all good, all good. Object 416 spotted, boom, another one. Beautiful. Here was already one of the better situation for this tank. Boom, I don't know how that was a miss, but once again, you cannot fight against RNG, guys. Boom, another one in the track, beautiful. So we are already sitting at 2,200 damage with 500 assist to make it 500. I was spotting the Progetto mostly every single time he was speaking. Sadly, I couldn't really get him at all. Okay, I spotted the Object 416 down finito with him as well. If I would stay here in this position, I would be kind of useful, to be fair with you, because Progetto or ELC will never gonna peek again, right? So what I was thinking right now, maybe try and push the middle here. You get a better angle and see what we can do. Maybe. And yes, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna try to push towards the BZ and TNH over there, because we already kind of had control here, and there was no point for me to stay here being useful the rest of the battle, right? You have a Kari, if you notice, on the left side being one shot as well, and it's probably gonna take one for the team more than soon. Okay, can we put one shot in the BZ here? Maybe, maybe. Was aiming for his cupola. It's not that simple to hit him from here. And he was probably already in love with me. He was like, oh, new tank, I'm gonna get you. Well, not today, buddy. That was a lucky shot. I think that was actually a lucky shot. But look at this mobility, guys. Look at the mobility of the tank and look at the rate of fire and everything. I would say this, in my humble opinion, this tank and Type 63 are gonna be the attraction from the loot boxes. I'm still gonna have to come with another video for the tier 9 mouse, whatever you call it, mouse tiger, which we're gonna come in the next few days as well, guys. But I really think the attraction will be this one in the Type 62. A little bit of a mistake here by my side, not paying attention to the ELC at all. I'm still pushing. I didn't really care at this point. I just really wanted to do as much damage as I could. Can we get this one? Maybe. Boom. No, it went in the ground as well. So it's not like I did something really amazing in this battle, right? I just mostly tried to push and do damage, to be fair with you. Maybe light tank. Also, I had in my mind the BZ is here. Unfortunately, I just didn't spot him at all. Can I put a shot in this tank? Boom. Bye-bye, Tootsie. Nice. And here, I think I did a mistake. And now BZ is pushing, and I'm dead finito. Quite unlucky. Quite unlucky. Easy penetration side of the tank. There's absolutely nothing you can say. Could I have played better? I could, but I didn't. Nonetheless, guys, we're gonna teleport to the end of the battle as well, to the post-game stats too. Okay, guys. Nonetheless, I had a little bit of technical issues to get that post-game stats, but nonetheless, that was an ace tanker, and it was in a way showcasing the capabilities of this tank. What a final conclusion about this tank, in my opinion. I mean, not final conclusion, because I'm gonna still playing this tank. My conclusion about this tank is that it's a good tank. It's a very interesting to play with, especially when you're playing hold down. It has quite a nice DPM, quite a nice turret armor, so you can play against the tier 10s as well. Quite nice APCR penetration, to put it this way. And yeah, I'm really excited to play with this tank and mark it in the future. So we'll see how that goes, boys and girls. Nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, press the like down below as well. And if you have something to say about it, feel free to share your comments as well. And I'll see you next time on the battlefield, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.